camera from doing exactly what it did. I just forgot that it was also up high enough so that I could see down into the fryer, that it was going to get in the way of the cabinet, because usually I can open that cabinet and it won't do that whenever I'm just looking at the saute pan. Let's see. Worried about my phone camera thingy? The phone camera thingy was what you just saw that meal in close-up on. So it's totally good. It's my daily use phone and totally fine. Like a champ. All right, let's feed the bunny. Here you go, the bunny. Oh, you know what? I didn't take a picture. Let me snap one quick picture. Sorry. Too much mess up here. There we go. All right. Now, let's serve the bunny. Set me up a plate. And let's eat, shall we? Cut me a slice of cornbread, then get it back on that cooling rack. Hopefully it hasn't steamed itself to death yet. Let's see. Catfish. I didn't, what'd you say?
Cornbread is really good.
Is the cornbread good?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great to hear, because that was a total experiment. And there's plenty more fish if you want it, hon. Just so you know. All right. So first things first, she said the cornbread was awesome, so let's make sure we get it up on its cooling rack again so we don't forget it. There we go. Looks like Pac-Man. I totally made it a Pac-Man. Look at this. Look at that. Pac-Man. What? All right. So, back up. Let's see. I want to know how you clean my cast iron skillet. My cast iron, all I do is... What's that? Puck Bunny says with rocks in a van down by the river. She's talking about my reconditioning cast iron stream that I want to do. We've got a bunch of rivers in the area, and I want to go down onto the river banks and take one of my rusty ones that I've had for a couple of years because I pulled it out of storage and it was rusty, and I've held on to it because I was convinced that eventually I would make a video that showed people that you don't have to be precious about reconditioning your cast iron. And I want to go down and recondition one with river stones and then chuck it in a fire and show you that that'll still end up just as good as the one that I've got. So mine, dude, all I do is, let's see, when it's done, I let it cool off completely. I run really, 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 really hot water in it to reheat the oil and break up any bits. And I'll take just Dawn dish soap. I know that that's a no-no, but let me tell you why it's not a no-no. Is the old, but anyway, I scrub it with one of those green scrubby pads, and some soap, and then as soon as it's done, I dry it off thoroughly, put it on the heat, give it a thin layer of oil, let that oil heat up to temperature, and then make sure it stays nice and spread thin, and it just adds a layer of seasoning every time. So here's the reason dish soap is not a no-no for cast iron. That came from a wives' tale, not a wives' tale, it actually came from being real. Like old dish soap used to have lye in it. Modern dish soap like Dawn is super low detergent, and so it actually doesn't rust pans the same way. You can totally use soap and a scrubber and just go to town and keep it clean. And then as soon as you pull it out of the dishwater though, rinse it off, rinse it real thoroughly, and then give it a thin coat of oil all the way from the handle, all the way on the underside, on the top side, and just let it come up to temperature, dry everything off, and get that nice new coat of oil sitting. Now let's try this catfish, because I haven't yet. I've just been blah, 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 blah. Good texture. The tartar sauce is good. Slightly crunchy. A little less crispy, a little more crunchy. I don't mind it on the catfish. I kind of like it. A little bit of hot sauce this time. Just a simple Louisiana hot sauce on a piece of catfish is real good. Oh, that's money. That breading's perfect. That's so good it doesn't need a sauce. You could just eat it like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Dad's real happy with that catfish. Let's see. I feel like I'm way behind. Sorry guys, let me try and get caught up here. You need a name for your drink. May just finish your drink. Muddled mint and green chili, pineapple juice, lime juice, peppermint schnapps, and vodka. Shaken topped with soda water. Mint is definitely the dominant flavor. Okay. How about Thai green chili and peppermint? You know what? The only thing I can think of is a pop culture reference that I would probably be the only one that gets. Did anybody watch Rookie of the Year whenever they were a kid? Yes. Hot ice! Dude that played Marv from Home Alone. He was the pitching coach, and he had a mouthful of sunflower seed, and he's like, I got a new invention. You know how they always put heat on the shoulder and then they put ice in the shoulder? Well, what about hot ice? He's retarded. That movie was silly. It was really good. You know, I thought it was hilarious whenever I was a kid because it was the first movie whenever I was a kid that got away with being a kid's movie and saying something like funky butt lovin', which I thought was hysterical. Mint monsoon, that's got potential. Green firestorm. Is it spicy? Oh, it's spicy. Take a picture of the cornbread. That's cool. Let's do it. Looks so good. I want to see that in real life, for real. Don will remove the fresh surface oil, but won't damage the seasoning. Exactly. Take a picture of that cornbread. That's just, I will. Just use oil and kosher salt. Have a thick layer of crusty flavor. Yeah. Yeah, salt scrub works as well. You've never used soap or water on yours? Heathen of a sinner, I've been known to put mine in the dishwasher. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, no, I know that method, and it works. I don't know. I've always just washed mine because I don't have any problems with it sticking. I don't know if you caught this morning's breakfast, but my pancakes were sliding around in it. And then that cornbread just releases like a... Perfect. I really like this with the hot sauce. It's really good.
Have you tried the cornbread yet?
Oh, no, I need to, actually. Sorry, I got stuck on the fish. It's delicious. All right, let me grab a drink, cleanse my palate, because Puck Bunny says, wait until you try the cornbread after I said the fish is delicious. So apparently this cornbread is something else too. All right, smoked pepper jack jalapeno cornbread. Look at this. How pretty that is. Nice crumb. Beautiful. I mean, it's super moist. Very smoky. I mean, immediately. Let me get a piece where I'm sure that I'm getting jalapeno, because I didn't get any come across that piece. Oh, it's really good. I'm just picking it apart in my brain. Hang on. I don't know that I like it as much as I like the fish, but that is a smoky, cheesy cornbread. I would use more jalapeno next time, just so that I could get more of that pepper flavor. Like, I used 2 in this whole thing. I'd probably use 4 or 5. Just to get that flavor to come across. I don't want it to be spicy. I just want the flavor of jalapeno to carry through a little more. But she's not wrong. It's very good. It's super buttery, super rich. Perfectly moist. And there's some pepper there for sure. I love that smokiness. That is really good cornbread. I mean, it's real good. You're not wrong about that.
That's real good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me a sec. Gotta pour Puck Bunny some milk, and then we'll find us a location to raid. If you guys want to make any suggestions, by all means, feel free. Cornbread intimidates you? You're gonna have to try and make it soon. Warrior Queen, I'm telling you, listen, you gotta way to keep this down, either type it down or write it down, because I'll give you a perfect cornbread recipe, because we just did a savory one, and I can give it to you sweet, because sweet is a really, really good one. It's the way that I always make this cornbread. It's without the jalapenos and the cheese, but I just make a good sweet cornbread, and I can give you that recipe too, because it's the same one, it just got sugar in it. No, Honey Badger just got here. I gotta go somewhere else now. Oh, Honey Badger, sorry. We totally fried up some fish. We made some cornbread. This jalapeno and smoked pepper jack cornbread, and we did some fried green tomatoes earlier. I'm sorry. I would totally stick around if I had more to cook, but I've been on twice today, and I guess we're gonna tap out. Catfish is really good though. Oh yeah, I was getting Puck Bunny milk, that's right. Thank you. The little voice. You were getting Puck Bunny milk? That fish is outstanding. Cornbread's outstanding. Dinner's outstanding. Those fried green tomatoes were killer. Honey Badger, thank you so much for showing up, and I'm sorry that we just happened to be checking out at the same time you're checking in. I hope you do show up again, because I really do. I appreciate everybody that tunes in to watch me. Good time. Let's go see who's out there. We might have to blind raid. Oh, we got. Chef Jason Taylor, Chef DeParty. Oh, there's Tabatai. Let's do. I don't think we rated him. It says he's making ramen. So there we go. We're gonna go watch. We're gonna go watch Tabatai cooking make some ramen. Oh, you gave a suggestion. Yeah. Hey, there you go. It's the same one that I was gonna. It was the one that I was gonna end up at anyway. How about that? Guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you were one of the people that showed up for both streams, our breakfast stream and this one, thank you so much. I don't know. I probably won't be on tomorrow. I might pop on to do some honest video editing in front of you guys and look like a real idiot that doesn't know what he's doing, because I am a real idiot that doesn't know what I'm doing when it comes to video editing. For as good as I am at this, I don't know, just learning the other one. So, let's go off on a raid. Shayna, thank you for the raid call. Thank you for hanging out. You're all beautiful. I love you, and I'll see you at least next weekend, if not sooner. Watch the Discord, !Discord. Watch the Discord for any announcements. I'll always tell him when we're going live there. Yeah. Everybody have a great night. Thank you again. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? I mean, you guys can literally see that command physically, right? There we go. Worked that time. John, thanks again for bringing your friends and family in. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I can return the favor sometime soon. Hopefully our schedules will line up the opposite way. Oh no.
I don't know what. Is that person also rating out?
They rated out to somebody else. I don't know if any of my community came along. Is everybody still here? If everybody's still here, we'll do a different raid, because that dude totally went offline as soon as I hit go. Okay. Try this one more time. Let's just go somewhere new. Let's raid somebody new. Okay, no idea who this is, but there's lemons on the cutting board and they're stirring stuff in a pan. So here we go. Let's try this one more time. No promises here, guys, on content. Thank you again for sticking around. Appreciate you. Yeah. Nope, I spelled it wrong. Damn it.
He's having a rough go of it.
I am. Y-E-N-U. There we go. Sorry that's so confusing, y'all.
9 times the charm.
Yeah, 30th time's the charm.